it's magic. And that's the word, that's the only word that I can really explain is lots of different personal development things in my life. I've done a company called Landmark. I've been to a lot of the different personal development seminars and stuff, you know, always searching. Like the weekend after it opened, I joined the clubhouse. And so I had been thinking about a retreat, wanting to do that, because, you know, you always want to meet the people, right? This would be pretty cool. Let me check this out.
Yeah.
So I wound up going to the retreat, and again, I had a couple things going on in my life where I was in a kind of a bad place. I was in a bad mood. And it's I left BCAP in such a good place, but something happened, and I just went in the toilet for a while, and I thought about not going to the retreat. But I sucked it up, because deep down in my heart, I knew that I probably needed to go. So I get there, I was really apprehensive, I was pretty standoffish, and I was, you know, in what we call bow nature, right?
That's right.
And yeah, totally. But just something about being in the presence of Brian and Carrie, like, you know, immediately, like they're genuine people, right? And they just, and wait till you'll meet them, because you'll feel this for yourself. But I could already feel a lot of my bow nature kind of melting away. I slept well that first night, because I could just feel my bow nature releasing. So I slept really pretty good that first night. Like all that weight that I've been carrying for a couple months on my shoulders, I actually got a really good night's sleep, and then I was ready to get into it. Over the course of the few days, I was so fascinated, because I can tell you this, there is, and you'll find this when you meet them, but there's something about a retreat. There is magic when you get a handful of people in a room together that you cannot explain, right? It's not like going to an event is one thing, you know, because you're all pumped up on music and motivation and everything else. But when you go to a retreat and you sit in a room with 6 or 8 like-minded people that have different versions of the same story, the beauty of the retreat is the magic that you gain when you get like-minded people in a room together, and everybody starts to share, and you can see people releasing stuff just because of a story that you shared. The first couple nights of just being in the magic of the retreat, I could really feel that I had gotten right back to neutrality, and I was just in a good place, right? You know, I mean, there's always work that's got to be done, but it was incredible. I can't wait for you to meet them, and you can tell them, you know, the food from Lisa Arsenault is fucking amazing. Oh my God, she's a good cook. Jesus Christ, it's not even fair to go home after that. They have a comforting aura about them that makes you kind of bring your walls down, and you're able to share. The retreats can be very emotional. You know, everybody shared tears at some point on that retreat, because I mean, you're getting to stuff that has been suppressed for so long. I'm a big suppressor, right? You know, and so, you know, we're getting to some stuff that had never been thought about, and so it was fascinating to watch other people learn from me and watch me learn from other people. It's just. Again, the only word that comes to mind is magic. You really can't explain. It's something you have to experience.